So thank you guys for jumping on. I just wanted to connect. I wanted to share about retreat. I got back. It just seems like a whirlwind this week. I'm like, what day even is it? Because with retreat being on like falling on a weird day, like it started on technically Saturday for me, and then we got done on Tuesday, and then I didn't get home till Wednesday, and it was just like, ugh. So anyway, so I want to share about that, but really quickly, I want to just kind of intro with something to kind of share. So I know I shared a little bit in the message thread, just about my kind of like shift a little bit to join Green Compass and share those products. I just want you guys to like honestly ask me anything if you have any questions, because I don't want you guys to think that like I'm leaving Crunchy, like anything is wrong with Crunchy, anything like that. And I know you guys know, but I also just want to like say that because it just can be kind of confusing sometimes. Like if your leader is like doing something else and then you're like, what's happening? Sorry, I'm going to shut off my Facebook because it's like dinging. So anyways, please ask me anything if you guys have questions. I think I never ever dreamt that I would be like doing something else with another company, because I just would honestly always tell you guys this would be my advice to you, and I think this was the advice that I was always given was like find your home with your company and build it and stay there and put energy into it, because if you're splitting your time and you're building two, it can just be harder. It can just be like kind of hairy to invest in both. But you have to gauge your decision. You have to gauge like where you are in business and where you are with your life and your goals and that sort of thing. And so I don't know. I just wanted to share it because I'm an open book and I'm very transparent. And I think that you guys know my heart, and it truly, I feel like my heart is with Crunchy 100%. I love it so, so much. But I also see a really awesome opportunity and something that could be life changing for so many women and men, but I obviously am talking to women mostly, and just something that's changed my life. So I would advise you guys to, for me, it's been really awesome. I've been able to build Crunchy for the last like going on 3 years, and I've put a lot of work, a ton of work into what I've built here with Crunchy, which has just been amazing. And so I think that's why I feel like at this point I'm able to kind of like add something else and expand in a way that I never thought I would. So anyway, I just wanted to like kind of share that. And like I said, you guys can ask me anything if you have any questions just about anything. But not that I'm stepping back from Crunchy, you just might see a little bit of a I can't, I'm only one person. And so I'll do everything I can to still continue to support you guys and help you succeed. So with that being said, I want to share a little bit about retreat, and then kind of talk about pop-ups that you guys might have planned this month, and then we can kind of chat about whatever. So retreat was really awesome. I'm really excited about the sales that they're going to have for Black Friday, like the holidays. I'm really excited. They don't usually share, like they've never ever shared like early like this where they're like, here's this and we're having this and here's the price. So that was really interesting. Usually they do that like maybe 30 days at the most before the actual sale. So that was really cool to kind of see. The new product launches are going to be really awesome, I think, especially with the fact that they didn't even tell us everything. So I'm really excited because they didn't tell us all the things. They told us just some of the things. So I'm anxious. It's nice that they didn't let everything out of the bag. And so we have a lot to plan for. And like I said, I can't wait for you guys to experience November and October, like a little bit towards the end, but mostly November. I just don't think I can explain how amazing it is, and how people jump, and they jump if they've been on the fence. They jump if they already love Crunchy. They jump. They just jump, and it's amazing. And you will just like it's just so fun. Everyone wins in November, especially with you guys who have put in so much work and you've shared and you've been consistent and you've been sharing the products, and all of that. So really excited for that. I'm really excited for the vitamin C serum. So this launch is going to be really fun. I think we talked a little bit about this, but we need to just continue, I think, leaning into like the vitamin C, what it can do for people, how they can incorporate it into their skincare routine, because I know it's a little confusing when we've got golden light, we've got, we've got all these things, and most people, I'm just being honest, don't want like a 17-step routine. And so, it might be one of those things where, again, if you think about vitamin C, you think about it as another tool in our tool belt to help people and give them an option for skin support, right? And so when we think about that, it's like, okay, we just get another thing, another solution for people. It's not like, because we know everybody's not going to use all the products, everybody's not going to buy everything, but if someone's looking for a vitamin C, this is a really great option, right? And make sure, like, when you guys start using it, to do like before and afters, and make sure to take your before, just because it'll be really cool to see. I take that back. I think I used a vitamin C serum from Dime before I found Crunchy. Right before I found Crunchy, I was using Dime, and I think they had a vitamin C, and they had a hyaluronic acid serum. I don't know. I didn't really oh, I didn't notice a huge difference, but I'm excited. I think the vitamin C is just like, of course, just top notch, quality. And I'm really pumped to be able to share that. So let's just keep leaning into the education behind it. I'll try to continue to share with you guys as I learn more about it, because I honestly feel like at Retreat, that's one thing at Retreat, I felt like the product development, like ingredient development, was a little like not so much. So that was kind of interesting, because usually I feel like they do hone in on, I mean, David did share some stuff about it. And Caitlin, maybe you can like say what you thought, but I just feel like they lacked a little bit in some of that, because you have a bunch of new advocates, and advocates need to know, not that we need to know all the things, but we just need a little bit more education on things sometimes. And it would just, I think, would have been a little bit helpful. But anyway, but they'll continue to do the behind the scenes, they call it, the call each month. So just a reminder, Crunchy always does a behind the scenes, like, product development monthly call, and it's usually typically Melanie, um, whom I adore so much. I got to spend a lot of time with her this weekend. So it's her and David typically, and sometimes Kristen, the makeup artist. So she's really, honestly, really knowledgeable and does a lot with behind the scenes. So anyways, so make sure to tune into that, because that, I don't know. I need to see when that is, because I think they've just recently maybe tweaked that or changed it. But my guess, I'm almost 100% sure, if they haven't already done it, and maybe I missed it because it's possible, it could have been a call that they already did on vitamin C. But if not, the next one, I'm assuming, will for sure be on vitamin C. So that'll be good.
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it is? Okay, awesome. Yes. Okay, perfect. So that's perfect timing. So I was thinking it was the beginning of the month.
And I think, yeah, and I think like all the people that you just listed, there's a bunch of people in on the call, but it's tomorrow at noon, whatever time I don't
It's
know if they say Eastern time or
They do. It's probably,
so.
they usually do 12 Eastern, so I'm guessing it'll be 11 Central. So good to know.
Yeah.
So that would be a good one. Those calls are usually like a solid hour. But that would be a really good one to just like educate ourselves, because it's just like, I have found something that I found that's helped with my success, I feel like, and just like getting clients and sharing, is just finding like those three, I say three, but it could be two, it could be three, four nuggets, like solid nuggets to share about a product. Just like a couple, maybe two high points about the product, why it works, why this customer or client would want it. It's so simple. So anyway, so tune into that if you guys want to. So I'm trying to think of anything else, that like any high points that I wanted to share. They did do like a big spotlight on pop-ups, which I knew that they would. I knew that they were doing that. So I'm excited for you guys to lean into pop-ups this month, and kind of just put a fresh spin on just hosting something, whether it's at like a cosmetic, like a place where someone does hair, or a boutique, which I've done before, or maybe just like, a massage therapy place, or maybe just someone's house. Like, it's the simplest things that you can do. And they even did like a QR code. So I know we've talked briefly about this, but there's so many fun things that you can do. And to be really honest, like, if I'm being super honest, this is not my strong suit as far as like super creative around pop-ups and events. I've done them. I've done a lot of them. They've been very successful, but I keep it really simple. But at the retreat, Ashley Asbury, she's been an advocate for quite some time and she's really creative. And she had like a thing setting up and it was in their like skit that they did. And Caitlin, I know you saw it, but she had this like QR code up in a frame and it was like, scan this and this. And basically, and I asked her after it because I went up to her after and I was like, hey, what's on your QR code? I want to know like what you use. And she said, it actually sends them straight to my Facebook page. So it sends them straight to the Facebook page. They ask to be a part of her community. And then at that point, she knows like, okay, and she has their kind of information per se. So that's really cool. So anyways, there's so many fun things that you can do. And if you guys like, we can talk amongst ourselves and we can figure out some of this stuff. But I think it would be so good for you guys to like lean on each other and share ideas about what you're going to do for pop-ups, how many you have planned, like pushing to kind of just have those events solidified for you to have success. Because again, everything that you do this month for August is literally equipping you for like the best month of your entire business, which is November, because all you got to do is get a few more people and a few more people and a few more people to love Crunchy as much as we do. And they're going to want the sale items that come about in November. They're going to want the new stuff that comes out, the end of the year and so on. So anyway, that's really exciting. I would love to know like what you guys have in the works for pop-ups. And then even just like maybe another thing. And I feel like kind of a fraction of pop-ups would be like a sample, right? So I know a lot of you send samples and I have a sample I need to send this week, but I feel like even just thinking about like samples, like basically leveling up, or I should say adding extra samples to your month for August, I think will really help so much. July was, I don't know about you guys. I felt like July was a little slow. I don't like to use that as an excuse. I don't like to say like the summer months are slow and like use that as an excuse, because I think that we can always shift and sort of pivot and create some fire wherever we want it. But July is a tough month because people are on vacation and people are just traveling, and I don't know, it's just kind of the height of summer, and I do feel like it was a hair slow. Our team still really did really awesome. We're doing like almost 20K in sales this month for our team, which is really pretty solid for a no sales month, like nothing's on sale. Well, I take that back, the lip crayons, but the lip crayons, I don't know. I still haven't sold a single bundle. I need to post as soon as I get off of here. I need to do the like last call for the sale for those. But so it's just interesting. It's like sometimes I'm like, man, like I'm a lip person. So for me, if I like saw that bundle, I would be like, give me the bundle. It's 25% off. And like I've been wanting all the colors. I don't know. But people are different and it just depends, and it's timing and it's all the things. And I know right now I feel like my clients are really stocked because of the sale we just had last month. So I think I just got a new client just a little bit ago. And so I think I ended up with 8 new clients this month, which I was really excited about. I didn't hit the 10 like I usually do, but I was really grateful to have 8 new clients on kind of a slower month. So the events are what is going to bring you new clients. The events are what are going to continue to add to your business, because I like to think about the fact that, and I'm not being negative here, but I like to address the fact that, there's going to be times where clients that you've had purchase for the last year aren't going to purchase anymore. They're going to fall off. I don't know why. It just happens, right? Not a lot, but it does happen. And I think about clients that I've lost. I was thinking the other day about, I remember I did a party for a Trinant. If you guys are familiar with the company Trinant, it's another network marketing company. And somehow I got involved with some of these Trinant girls and they were buying Crunchy. And I had tons of these clients like from this one team, because one girl had a party and then another girl had a party, and they were all online because these girls are from like not even around here. And I ended up getting like a lot of orders from them. And then it was like they told their, someone on their team and whatever. So I was thinking about this either last night or this morning, and I'm like, I think I literally have one of those gals left out of probably like 10, which I thought I would say at least 10. Anyways, my point is that it's interesting to kind of see as time goes on, like things just change and people shift and they start using something different, or maybe they cut costs with something. And so it's so important to like continue to just find those new clients, because that's really what is going to build your business for the next year to 2 years and hopefully longer. But you just never know. So anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else to share with you guys. The pop-ups, retreat. Does anybody have any questions that I haven't said or that we want to chat about? I would love to know what events you guys are doing. I kind of need to get organized for August and figure out what I'm doing. But I would love to know like what you guys are doing. I know Caitlin said she has 2 events scheduled. And then I don't know about anyone else that's on here, Ashley or Kayla, if you guys have anything. But I think just like I think like there's plenty of time to go ahead and schedule something. Uh, Even like, I don't know, even beginning of August or late August. I always love to have events late in August, like late at the end of the month, because I feel like, I push all month and I talk about the products and I share and I whatever. And then at the end of the month, I have an event solidified, which just completely just boosts the end of my month and really creates a nice month in magic. So it's kind of a strategic way to um end the month strong on top of everything else. I don't know what's coming for August. I don't know if there'll be any sales or anything. I'm trying to think if I know anything, but I don't think I do. So anyway, do you guys have anything you want to share? I feel like I was able to update you guys a lot on retreat. So that's why I'm like, I feel like I gave you guys most of the updates that I had. So that's why I'm like, there's really not much I haven't told you. Or that I haven't told you.
I have a question.
Yeah. What's up?
The liquid blush that they're coming out with, is that going to be in more than one shade?
Yes. So I shared it. Lauren shared it in our team chat. So it's actually going to be spiced mango, guava, and pomegranate. So it's a really nice variety of shades. I think it's going to go over good. What do you guys think? Were you guys excited about the liquid blush, or what were your thoughts? I'm just curious. Feel free to unmute or whatever. I mean, I think it's exciting because we didn't have blush for so long. And then now it's like we have our blush back, but then we have another option. So again, it's just another like option to give to people. What do you think?
I've never used liquid blush, so I can't. I love blush and that's like my main thing, but
Yeah.
I've never tried it really of any brand even before Crunchy.
Okay. No, I think that's cool. I think that's good to know. And I think it's cool to like dabble and experiment with it. I'll be honest, I put it all on my hand and it blended really nice. Like I kind of just did that. Well, I'd already had makeup on, which I didn't care about. It didn't bother me that I had makeup on. I could have put it over, but they just didn't have like tools there. You know what I mean? They had like the little applicator thing, but like it was just weird. It wasn't going to be great for application. And I just was like, this is going to be messy. And there was like not a mirror and it just wasn't like a great setup there. Um, yeah, it's really trending too. And so I think that, I mean, I love what Crunchy is trying to do as far as not that we always have to be on trend, but I love what they're trying to do to kind of keep up with the trends of makeup and skincare and what people really want. I'll be honest though, I was bummed because I was really hopeful for like a bronzer stick. Like if they would have had if they would have launched a bronzer like highlighter duo stick, I would have died. Because I think personally that's really trending and I think that would sell like mad because it would be like this amazing contour stick. However, I think it's a packaging issue. I'm just kind of making this up because I don't know that for a fact, but I kind of assume and gather that it would be hard to create packaging for that. That's a whole other thing, but unless they use wood, but the reason that see if they used wood, but I don't know how that would work. They'd have to have like a thick, like wood pencil, and then it would have to sharp. I don't really know how that would work. Um, but the reason I'm even sharing about this is because I know that they said it was possible because of what they've created with our lip crayons and how creamy they are. So they basically, when they launched our lip crayons, they were like, we can launch anything in cream. So that was kind of cool. I didn't think liquid blush would be like in one of those things. Like I didn't expect that. That little applicator that they launched the liquid blush with is actually the same looking container that they used to that we had our eye back in the day when I first joined. We had Kayla, I don't know if they had this when you joined, but we had the eyebrow gel. And it was like this applicator gel, whatever. Anyway, it looked like that applicator like container, and I wish we had that. I wish we had some kind of eye now like we had that, and it wasn't even really trending then. It's funny. And someone was talking about it the other day. I was talking to someone and they're like, yeah, like we need that back because now people ask for like an eyebrow gel or something that like will keep eyebrows, you know, like where they go or where they are, or keep them kind of stuck there, which anyway, so I don't know. I also kind of heard that there might be something coming. Someone said, hearsay, but someone said there might be something coming for brows for that. So I'm really excited about that because I kind of want to do like I want to do that lamination brow. But anyway, um yeah, that's true. They did do the contour bundle. You're right. The one that's coming for the sales. You're right. So that is cool. I love the two brushes that because I think it wasn't it like a bronzer, a highlighter, and two brushes? I'm pretty sure if I remember right. So that's gonna be really fun. So I'm with you on that. That's gonna be awesome. I just feel like the bronzer lasts like forever. Like I'm glad it's big, but sometimes I'm like, okay, so someone buys bronzer for me and they're like not gonna buy bronzer for like 2 years because it lasts forever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a heavy user though. I think that's the bottom line is I'm not a heavy user because I still have my original bronzer that I had when I joined. So okay, do you guys have anything else you want to share or talk about? I would love to like brainstorm with you if there's anything you're thinking. I'd love to know like if you have anything set up or if you're thinking about like reaching out and getting a host or two. Um, anything? I'm gonna try to listen. I have a massage tomorrow, but it's not till 12:30. I'm gonna try to get on and listen to that product development call, at least for a little bit so I can learn a little bit about the vitamin C because we can even do like kind of strategize on how like I'd love to know too what you guys are thinking about strategizing for the vitamin C launch and like what that looks like and what you're thinking. Um I need to do like a gauge like I need to gauge like my audience in my stories and ask them like, you know, who's looking for a vitamin C or like, you know, something about like a poll with the vitamin C. I think it would be cool. Oh, good. Okay, awesome. I love that. I think it's so smart to just like have stuff lined up. And it's always nice to have something to look forward it to in September. And then you don't have to rely on the other big thing about events is like you don't have to rely on yourself to do like all the work, like all the messages and all the time and all the stuff on your phone when you could just plan an event and it's super successful. Then you go one evening or one day or whatever and take a couple hours out of your day and then you've like knocked out a decent amount of kind of ground that you've covered with new clients. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited for what's to come. I just feel like we had a really pretty good month and I'm proud of all of you guys for continuing to share and be consistent and show up and I don't know. I'm excited. So okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Feel free to reach out if you need anything and would love to know like what you guys are thinking for vitamin C and for pop-up. So, and then hopefully, I don't know if any of you guys are trying to close the lipstick bundle, but I'm going to try to I'm going to post in my group and I'm going to see if I can snag one because I've had people order the crayons but not like the bundle. So anyway, and I'm surprised because I love the colors. But anyway, so I'm gonna see if I can maybe get an order tonight. I'm going to challenge myself. So, all right, you guys, thanks for getting on. I'll post this recording and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.